the Associate Professor of this department, Dr. Pratibha Bansal, the Assistant Professor of this department, Ms. Archana Pal, Ms. Shahina, Ms. Archana Rawat from Education Department, Mr. Prakash, Mr. Amul Darbari, Sakshi Gupta, and Shipra Gautam from this Chemistry Department. I request you all to stand up for the podium. Please join me in giving our guests the best cordial welcome, and please help me in giving through the compliments to our guests as a token of respect. I request Professor V.K. Sharma to present a bouquet to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Alok Kumar Rai. Professor V.K. Rai is requested to give a bouquet to Dr. Devendra Kumar Agrawal. Dr. Shashi Pandey, please give the bouquet to Dr. Arun Kumar Verma. Pragati Kushwaha is requested to present a bouquet to Dr. A.K.S. Chauhan. Now I request Professor Anay Mishra, Head Department of this Chemistry, for welcome address.
Thank you, Amrita. Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Alumni, Dr. Devendra Agarwal, Dr. A.K.S. Chauhan, Dr. Arun Kumar Verma, our DSW, Director of the Alumni Cell, and other of my teachers and alumni, colleagues, and students. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this gathering of the Golden Jubilee Alumni Reunion of the 1973 batch. It's been this alumni association which was formed. It's an inspiration from our Vice Chancellor. And that happened when we were preparing for the NAC. And in the initial stages, we were discussing what needs to be done for the university. And at that time, it came up that if we have an alumni association, it adds to the points. And it would be better if all the departments can have an alumni association of their own. And then we can have a collective one for the entire university. So that idea was there. And so when I took over the charge of the department, I initiated this. The idea floated by our Vice Chancellor, and that initiated. And in August last year, I floated a Google form. By word of mouth and the WhatsApp groups and everything, we came to this point that we are, every day we are adding few or more alumni events. Very soon we are also going to get this Alumni Association of our department registered. That process is going on. And with the alumni, we again started another event in the department, an alumni lecture series, in which all the alumni were invited. Anyone can come whenever they want, wherever they are in Lucknow, that they could come and deliver a talk here for the benefit of students. Today we are having the 7th lecture in the series, and 2 more are lined up next week. So that is a very interesting thing, and many of the alumni have asked that we are not in the field of chemistry, can we come? But I said you are all welcome, because sharing your experience is the most important thing. And that helps, sharing life experiences, the way you are dealing with things, that would help the students a lot. So, and another thing that we started in the department was the Research Scholars Forum. And we have 19 meetings of that, in which 2 research scholars present the work every week. And we have some innovations within that, and things are going on. Then a big thing that we took up last year on the 5th of September, that was the bringing our retired teachers together. And it was a very good feeling for all of us, and with all the faculty members contributing in it. And it was a big thing. And unfortunately, 3 of those faculty members are no more with us. Professor Hassan Bhatta, I met Professor Hassan Bhattacharya's daughter the other day, and she was, so you are Anish, yes? She was said, my dad was talking about the department and everything. Since she came here, it was a big thing, and every time he was so excited for coming, and after he came here and went back, he was constantly talking about all these things. So these things gives us boost, and I'm with the help of all my faculty members, my co-curricular, they are all with me to any extent. For example, in the Research Scholars Forum, it's a self-sustained. We give refreshment to the students. It's nothing to do with the department. Each of the faculty members sponsor it every week. So that is another thing. So on that note, I would like to welcome you all to the department. Thank you very much.
I request Dr. A.K.S. Chauhan for welcome address.
Professor Sushil Kumar Mishra, S.K. Mishra, teachers of the teacher. He is the oldest teacher we are still blessed with. And Dr. Professor Retired S.N. Shukla, Professor R.C. Srivastava, Professor V.K. Pandey. They are still blessing our batch and the newcomers as well. Then I address our respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Alok Rai, the university officials, Professor Madam Poonam Tandon, DSW, Professor Sudhir Mehrotra, Director, Alumni Cell, Professor Anup Kumar Singh, Chief Provost, who had kindly consented to grace the occasion on this. Besides my batchmates, my seniors, and as well as youngers of 1970 batches, current faculty and the students. We are very much happy to have a meet here at the 50th year of our passing out. Many of us though have departed heavenly, but whoever are left, most of them who are in India, they came together. One Professor D.K. Agarwal, who will be delivering the alumni lecture just after this inauguration meet, has kindly come to India specific for this purpose. He is also my batchmate. I express my thanks before the vote of thanks because Dr. Verma is supposed to give the vote of thanks. He does not know many of the supporters here, because of which we could organize this one. Primarily, Professor our VC has kindly consulted. Only once I met him, and he was so kind that he spared time for this one in spite of having burden of 2 universities at the moment. So I am very thankful to him, and I request him to inaugurate this meet kindly, Professor Alok Rai ji. Thank you very much, our Vice Chancellor. This is an occasion, this will follow the program of the whole day, and there will be a lecture by Professor D.K. Agarwal, 1 hour. Thereafter, we will have interaction with the current faculty at somewhere in conference hall, and thereafter lunch. I request everybody to be with us at least up to lunch. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Anup Kumar Rai, for address.
Thank you, ma'am. Esteemed guests on the dais and off the dais, dear faculty members and very, very dear students. How many of you got birth before, after 73? How many? See, even I join you. So, they all are like father figure, not just to the department, not just to the discipline, but also to the university. And they are the precious treasure that this department has to take good care of. They all have got enormous wisdom, not just professional, but also of life. And that needs to be transferred, and I heartily appreciate the efforts of Professor Mishra, Head Department of Chemistry, for taking this initiative. A lot of departments in the university are now gearing up for this alumni activity. And because I have been talking about engaging with alumni and making it formal, So I believe Department of Chemistry also must be having an alumni cell. Get that registered. And when we interact with alumni, we do look up to them with lots of hopes and expectations. This is a university which is indeed intellectually very, very rich, but at the same time, this university also is a financially starved institution. Now, such institutions can flourish only with the contribution that comes from different stakeholders, and alumni form very, very important part of it. There are several departments in which a lot of initiatives have been undertaken by alumni. Recently, an alumni from Department of Biochemistry met me and offered me some contribution with respect to augmenting certain physical infrastructure. Some people are already contributing for strengthening of the lab facility. There are people who are giving books to the library. So there are a variety of ways in which these connects can be established and strengthened. Having said this, it is not always the money that forms part of the contribution. That is just one of the part of contribution. What I find very interesting with respect to Alumni Connect of Department of Chemistry is the way alumni are coming and taking lectures. So there is an alumni lecture series going on. While revamping the entire curriculum in compliance with National Education Policy 2020, I had asked all the head of departments, the then head of department, to provide for 10% of the cost to be taught essentially by alumni. Now see, if a say PG course is of 4 credit, meaning 40 hours in a semester, 10% is 4 classes in a semester. So in a 6-month semester, only 4 classes are to be taken. So for example, there is an expert in physical chemistry. And Lucknow being at the center, it is not very difficult to manage those resources. Now, either you come 2 days and take 2 lectures each for 2 days, maybe on some Saturday, Sunday. Maybe one person can come on one Sunday and take 4 hours class. This, on one hand, provides a practitioner's perspective, a different perspective that comes along with the same set of faculty members who the student may otherwise contact also. But at the same time, this also bridges that faculty deficiency. Now say for example, we have a total sanctioned strength of 500. We have at this university 513. And if we are deprived of 51 faculty member, this gap can be bridged by these 10% cost coverage by these faculty members, alumni. So Professor Mishra is very rightly and very aptly taking care of this, though this department does not, I believe, has any faculty deficiency anymore. But this is one way of interacting, of engaging, and taking the students to the wisdom that these very, very senior people, highly professionally acclaimed people are there to give them. But having said this, I again would like to draw your attention to the fact that this is more like a classroom than a seminar hall. So, if at all one specific facility may be augmented by contribution from alumni, which would not cost you much. So, such specific initiatives, maybe creation of a lab or maybe augmenting the facilities of some this seminar hall or any other such facility, would highly be appreciated not just by the students, faculty, but different sections of society, and also motivate them to come forward and help the institution grow. We, on behalf of university and also on my own behalf, I welcome you all to this university. Take a round of the campus, and you can compare the facilities that were there at your time, that are there now. You can suggest us what can be done. Certainly the number of students might have grown exceptionally, especially from the time you were a student here. But then there were several facilities that the university, given the resource constraint that we operate in, we have tried to, and you can always suggest us so that it strengthens
the image of the university and the cause of education. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate the organizers and I hope for a very, very positive outcome of this alumni meet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. B.K. Agarwal to give the invitation. Now I request Dr. Arun Kumar Verma for a vote of thanks.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Department, our friends, contemporaries. Two words have been used here, some younger, some older, some father-like. There are two streams of learning we get all our life. One is from the family and the immediate ones. Our grandparents, our parents, our contemporaries, our children, our grandchildren. And the second learning we get is from the academic association we build up over a period of time. Our times, 50 years back. Your time, next 50 years. Our effort as an alumni group is for the next 50 years. We are at your service, all of us. Whether we are in India, we are outside. Whenever it is possible, when people come here, people are willing to help out, come, deliver lectures, interact, be of assistance. In that, with that perspective in mind, Dr. Mishra was so kind, so helpful, and we have today been able to come here. I could see the support that he gets from his Vice Chancellor. Himself perhaps claims to be younger to us, but I would consider he has a vast experience which will benefit all of us as here. So, on behalf of our group of fellow 1973, 72, or I would call it the 70s period, or our colleagues, we welcome the Vice Chancellor, we welcome Dr. Mishra, we thank them much more than for the future generation of students that we see here. And it is towards them that we dedicate this alumni group meetings. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
सभी के लिए एक सूक्ष्म जलपान की व्यवस्था है स्मार्ट क्लास में. हाँ, but the students are requested to go downwards. उनकी व्यवस्था नीचे. हाँ,